Hey.
So, I don't know if we'll finish tonight. That really depends on what happens. I can't make promises. What'd you say, Doug? You're not finishing shit?
We're not finishing.
I mean, as I observed earlier, the only one-shots that we have ever finished in one shot have been things that you have run, and that's because everybody has died.
I was just thinking that. I was like, man, have we ever did one? And it was the only one we've ever done was the one we did a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that's because we all died.
I mean, well, it works, and I was successful.
You were very successful.
Don't
the only
when I say one shot, I mean one shot.
You're a very old school type of DM.
Who, me?
Yeah, and
I don't even know what that means.
It means you're old. You're old.
Adversarial DM.
I mean, combat's fun.
Ugh.
I love combat.
Oh,
Wait till you go in the next arena.
Well, it's a good thing we are in combat, so I need you all to roll initiative as we start out this game.
Okay.
Oh, make sure you're in the right channel. Instant sandbox. Do you need me to give you a channel handle there?
I think I did it.
I got a handle, Missy. It's Big Daddy.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Yeah, you stay ill now.
Gala, are you going to do me the very large favor of keeping track of initiative for me?
Yeah, I'll do that.
I've decided that is the best way for me to handle initiative in these situations, is to delegate it to somebody who can actually,
count.
Not so much actually count, but actually, has a device to keep track of it, whereas I don't.
Oh.
That rules me out. I'm bad at counting.
Which one of
school, so.
Dan and Dorothy? Which one of you has higher dex? Are you both +2 to dex?
I have +5 to dexterity.
And Dorothy, you have +5?
Yeah, I wasn't sure who you're talking to. Yes, I also have +5.
Okay, then I need you guys to roll again and do a little rollies here.
Rollies, roll a d20, Matthew.
I accidentally rolled initiative again.
That's all right. We can subtract the 5 from it.
That's
so you got.
I rolled a 2.
You got Dan goes first. So our initiative is Dan, then Dorothy, then Scarecrow, then Dan, Dorothy, Scarecrow, and Bender, and I need my lion roll in here. The 2 doesn't determine your order. The 2 determine who won the rollies.
Yep, you lost.
I just missed all the rolls.
Huh? You got that 2 out of the way.
That one.
Oh, well, that's okay. Our last player in this particular mess is our doctor who rolled a nat 1.
Yay.
So let me go ahead and roll for my thingies. Hold on one second here.
In hopes that I have +0 initiative and +0 dexterity.
Hold on one second to check what their initiative bonus is.
Don't worry, Steven. Critical ones only count on attack rolls.
I just don't like. I just don't like what it portends today.
Going last can have its advantages.
19. Looks like my guys go first.
That row raggy.
So when we left off, you were in combat with a horde, an indeterminate number of these clockwork spider-like creatures.
Oh.
Dorothy?
That was a dramatic sneeze, Nathaniel.
I went with Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Yeah. As
The emphasis on the they.
Jenny.
as they surge forward, I need to know where you all are positioned in this side tunnel. Who's where?
Fuck.
I'm in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Furthest.
Well, I imagine since I'm the captain, I'm leading the fucking charge.
I'm right next to the captain.
Okay.
I'm 10 feet above, like, right in front of them, at 10 feet above them. Let's say 10 feet for, like, abilities and stuff.
All right.
Just casted Burning Hands.
So Dan has moved to the front and is above the fight. Dorothy and Tin Man are next to each other, and bringing up the rear are Scarecrow and our cowardly lion friend.
Yes, I'm behind the shields.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
No, don't let them at me.
God, my God, he plays a cowardly lion so well.
Oh my god.
I did.
Why I oughta.
Yeah, just killed them.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
It's like
a thing of
listening to
beauty.
Popeye and Olive.
It's beautiful.
Where are the NPCs?
They are coming up from the depths of the shaft.
Not the enemy. The quadlings and the killing asses.
They have gone on down the main tunnel. You guys investigated the side tunnel behind them.
Weren't we with a group? Didn't the quadlings rush in
A
first?
couple of them have, and there are a few that are scattered around and in and amongst you.
Okay.
So there's like I think there was 4 or 5 that were unhurt, but the rest of them were injured, and you had healed them. At least a few of them.
Yeah, I healed.
If that's the way everybody else remembers it, that's how I remember it.
I healed 4.
Yeah, sure. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I split 25 points.
So he remembers splitting 25 points of healing between them, and that sounds about right to me. Okay, so with that, the creatures are going to surge forward, and Dan, you do see several of them hanging from the ceiling, almost at eye level with you, right? Almost in front of you, as their flailing buzzsword hands or arms come out, and they attempt to attack all 3 of you that are there in the front. So let me go ahead and get that attack roll here. Hold on 1 second. All right, so does a 16 hit you, Dan?
No, it does not hit me.
Okay. Does a 16 hit you, Dorothy?
No.
Okay, so none of their attacks hit right off the bat. They kind of rotate in and around you. Oh, wait a second. No, wait a minute. Two of those attacks would definitely hit. 20 would hit you, Dan, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I forgot the plus. I forgot the +4 there. Hold on 1 second. So let me get the damage here. And then a 20 hits you, right, Dorothy?
Yes.
Not Dilly. Okay, so Dan, you take 10 damage. Dorothy, you take 8 as those saws come lashing out of the darkness at you. Hold on 1 second here.
What'd you get?
Does a 11 hit you, Tin Man? No, 15 hit you, Tin Man?
Yes.
Oh, no, sorry. No, it's 11. 11 does not hit you, right?
No.
Okay. Having trouble reading the thing tonight, obviously. Sorry about that. Does a 14 hit you, Lion?
14? Yes.
Okay, so you take... nine lightning damage as a bolt of lightning emanates from one of the creatures on the roof, arcing over the group and striking at you. And I'm going to go ahead and roll for the damage to my NPCs here.
And he just. You can see it to the point you can see his skeleton. It stands there singed.
One, two, three, four, five of your compatriots take damage, and one of them takes really severe damage from the slashing saw claws and gnashing mandibles of these creatures. Let's see here.
Are these spiders? I can't remember. Weren't they like TikTok spiders or something?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that was badly injured takes a full 8 damage. Everybody else takes glancing blows of from the slashing arms. The Quaidlings are a little bit more acquainted with these creatures than you all are. They don't get hurt as bad, but it's cramped quarters. You're in a mine shaft, gradually sloping mine shaft with these creatures that are 1 foot tall or so, just hurtling at you, clittering and clattering on the ground. Their feet making scritching noises like fingernails on a chalkboard almost.
Oh,
and with that,
I'm sorry. Just you even saying that, and my brain made the sound in my head. I didn't like it.
Yeah, no, these things are nasty.
You're
With
nasty.
that, Dan, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to use Fangs of the Fire Snake. I use my attack action to, and 1 key point to increase my reach to 10, increase my reach by 10 feet, making my total reach 15 feet. And the rest of my turn, and I'll do fire damage from now on.
All right.
I'll use Flurry of Blows. I believe allows me to spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
All right, so you're using a key point to employ Fangs of the Fire Snake, and then an additional key point to make Flurry of Blows?
Yes.
All right, go for it.
This is a 14.
14 does not hit.
Yep. And I'll try that again.
Yeah, definitely hits. Yeah.
And I'll use another key point to add a D10 of fire damage as part of Fangs of the Fire Snake. So it's 1d6 plus 5 and plus 1d10. Not rolling well today.
That's all right.
And 1d10.
Matthew, do you have dice that you can change to under my collection's dice?
I don't know. So in total, that's
12 damage,
fire
6 of it is fire damage.
So all of it's fire.
All of it's fire damage. Okay, fine. And then I need you to roll a d20, please.
Okay, just a raw d20, nothing in particular.
Just a raw d20, just a rollies.
Okay. Almost got a natural 20 there.
Okay. You do 12 damage, fire damage to one of the creatures that's nearly directly in front of you, knocking it backwards into the group that is on the roof, and they descend, several of them descend into the mass that's on the floor, setting fire to several of them. As their natural lubricants catch fire from the one that you flamed so brilliantly.
Sorry.
And you knocked them down off the roof into the pile. So now this mass of creatures that's in front of you is on fire, but they are also rapidly attempting to repair each other.
Into the fire snake is so cool. Imagine them like more like fiery tendrils or snakes. I think super cool.
All right, and do you have a bonus action?
No, that was my bonus action.
That was your bonus action. All right, Captain Darth Vader.
Fire snake.
So, what does the captain see here?
You see a mass of probably... Yeah, I heard you guys. I did, and I regretted it just as soon as I said it. You see a mass of robotic spiders on the ground in front of you, attempting to put the fires out, also attempting to repair each other. They're just kind of lurching over top of each other in the way that spiders and creepy crawlies do, trying to repair each other. You see them cannibalizing one or two of the ones that are completely disabled or dead, using the little bits and pieces to repair each other.
All right, so I'm going to take aim at what is to do. Are they all the same?
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be one controlling.
No, there's no queen that you can see so far.
So I'm going to take aim at the ones trying to repair.
All right. The nearest ones to you?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
And I'll pull out my laser rifle this time and line up a shot. And miss 12.
Yeah, that does miss. Do you have a second attack?
I do. Well, that's a natural 20.
Yeah, it is. That's a beautiful shot. Go ahead and roll your damage there.
Uh, 29.
All right, that's beautiful. You definitely take out one of the ones in front of you. Yeah, you take out one of the ones in front of you and superheat it, and it blows apart, doing more damage to the rest of the group and catching a few more on fire.
I have a bonus action, 2-weapon fighting, so I'm going to shoot again.
Hey, not with the rifle. You would have to draw your pistol.
I will draw my pistol. And I'll pick another target, one trying to do repairs.
They're in
16
melee.
hit.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to make a melee attack. He just has to be in melee with something. Yeah, it's 2-weapon fighting is. I'm going to rule in a space situation that the rifles and stuff are close quarter weapons.
Okay.
16 does not hit. Oh no! Wait a minute. Sorry. Yes, 16 does hit. Just hits. Steven's right. In normal D&D, it would be a melee weapon, but your laser pistol is your primary weapon here, so I'm going to allow it.
Okay, I'm fine either way.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather make the attack, but if you rule the other way,
you make the attack.
I just wanted to make sure.
14 damage.
He was being a rules lawyer, and I took the advice into account. He was being nice about it.
Sure, I heard him.
I know. I'm joking. I'm teasing you.
I just need to clarify.
Hold on. Let me consult my attorney.
Yeah.
Go to your room.
Oh my God.
That was hilarious, actually.
It was beautiful. I love that. So yeah, no, you do. You successfully take out another one of them, also superheating it. It does not explode like the one hit with the rifle did. The rifle had just a lot more power behind it, but it is superheated and glowing in a weird white hot glow and making little tink 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 noises as bits and pieces of it fall off.
Is there any cover around?
No, not really. This is
I'm basically bulletproof.
Sure, I'll use her for cover.
All right, so you duck behind Tin Man. Are you taking? Are you using that? You've already used your bonus action, so that you're using your movement.
Yes.
Okay, then one of it is going to be able to attack you.
Oh, I didn't know they were that close.
Yeah, you're in melee range.
Well, then I'm not going to move then.
You're not moving then. Okay.
No.
All right. And then now I think we are with Tin Man. Is Tin Man up next? No, Scarecrow's up next. Scarecrow.
Okay, how far am I from a group of them?
There's a large group of them sort of making repairs and trying to put out fires right in front of you.
Okay, so I would like to run up to them.
Okay.
And then I am going to scream, "This is stupid!" And then I am going to cast Thunder Step and teleport myself right back to where I came from.
Okay.
So it would be a Constitution
save.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to make one save for all of them. Those are all tangled together.
She is no.
But I will make it.
Fuck out.
I will make it disadvantage because they are all tangled together and wounded. That would be a nat 1.
Oh no.
14 thunder damage.
Okay, several more of them fall apart on the ground, and you guys feel like you're not gaining the upper hand, but you are seeing that these things, while powerful and extraordinarily frightening and threatening, are 100% a little bit on the fragile side.
Last payments.
Nice.
And with that, do you have a bonus action?
I did want to mention that it totally is heard for up to 300 feet. And then let me go ahead and go back to actions.
All right, it echoes throughout the mine, and the quailings cover their ears and shudder. And I need all of you to make intelligence saves.
Oh boy.
It'll have a low DC
for me.
It'll have
I don't have a brain.
Nat 20.
Beautiful. As a low DC because you are used to Scarecrow doing things like this. I need intelligence saves.
Oh, damn. I had a 27.
Beautiful.
Yeah, natural 14.
9.
I got 10.
Okay, Dan, you and Scarecrow suffer a little bit of stun, and I'm going to say that you have disadvantage on your attacks for your next turn.
Do you mean Dan?
Lieutenant Dan? And
I had a...
Lieutenant Dan and the Lion.
Okay, I have a plan.
Okay, so you have disadvantage on your attacks for the next turn because you're just, the thunder went off in your ears are ringing. What did Alex say?
So we're stunned.
Oh, nothing.
Not really stunned, just kind of reeling from the damage. Yeah, I heard Alex, I just didn't hear what he said.
Take any points of damage?
I don't think it's important what he said.
Alex,
At least not to us.
Do you have anything important to say, baby?
I love you.
I love you.
I don't think Doug was actually talking to you.
Yeah.
I was, too.
Oh, he says he loves you.
There's Alex Love.
I love Alex.
He doesn't look like he's going to accept your love.
Yeah, he's doing his best Scooby-Doo thing. That's cool. All right.
Okay.
So
No, it's okay. You're done now.
Now it's 10.
Squats for me.
No.
Dog.
Oh, Dog, he wants you to do 5 squats.
Then I'll accept your love.
Then he'll accept your love.
Give them to me.
Ew, you're being weird and demanding. Go away.
Oh, shit.
Ew. Dog, let this happen.
Yep.
oh god.
Can we just move on and ignore my husband, please?
What are we doing? Playing D&D or what?
I'm waiting. Thank you. All right, Scarecrow, are you done with your actions for this turn?
Yep.
All right, Tin Man, you're up.
Oh my god. Get off the floor. Stop cackling. Jesus. Okay, so I have the bonus action 2-weapon fighting.
All right.
Can I use my boomerang and then use either my pistol or my rifle?
You can use your pistol, not your rifle, with a 2-weapon fighting type situation.
Okay.
You would either be able to use the rifle and the pistol, or the rifle or the pistol and the boomerang.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rifle and the pistol then.
Okay.
So I'm gonna. Where's the largest concentration of them? I guess.
Sort of right in front of you, about 15 feet in front of you.
Okay. I will go ahead and use my rifle. Does 18 hit?
Yes, 18 does hit.
Woo! So 17 radiant damage.
All right, you do exactly as you had seen your stalwart captain do before you, and blow one of them to smithereens as it turns white hot and begins disassembling right in front of your eyes.
Okay, I'm gonna follow up on the same one. Is it dead or is it dying?
It's dead.
Okay.
It's dead. No, it's dead.
All right, then. Whichever one's behind it, I'm gonna laser pistol it. 21.
All right. That hits.
And 18.
And it also falls apart in front of your eyes. And it is that's your action and your bonus action. Did you have any movement you wanted to take?
For my movement, I would like to open my chest compartment and then turn around and shield Dorothy.
All right, so you are shielding. You're opening your chest compartment. I picture it like the door on one of those pot-bellied stoves.
Yes, exactly that.
Turning around and holding your door out as a shield in front of you, Dorothy. And I will give you +1 to your AC for that action.
Thank
All right,
you.
and we move on to our Cowardly Lion.
Okay, how close am I to the quadling that's badly hurt?
He's within 5 feet of you.
Okay, I'm going to use my action to expend a charge of my healing kit so that he restores. He gets 1d6 plus 4 plus his maximum number of hit points.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and roll that for you. So he gets. Help if I actually put the R in there. He gets a total of 11 healing and comes back to himself, which is good because he was dying.
Okay, and I'm gonna hit myself with suck it up, dumbass.
Okay.
Basically, healing word, but I changed the title.
Okay, you changed the title to healing word to suck it up, dumbass. I love it.
Oh, that is dope.
1d4 plus 7.
Okay, so you heal yourself with your bonus action, since you had taken quite a bit of damage there, and you cast your own. You recover 8 health, and use your catchphrase of "suck it up, dumbass."
Yeah.
And with that,
Does it to itself?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're back at the top of the round. The little creatures are using this turn to disassemble their compatriots and reassemble themselves and put the fire out completely. And I'm going to roll to determine whether they're able to put the fire out. Yes, they are successful at putting the fire out. So the fire is now out for the most part. A few of them are still white hot, and they are successful at repairing the ones that are repairable, but otherwise they take no action this turn. And we start again at the top of the round with you, Lieutenant Dan.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh.
I need a meta moment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Lieutenant Dan. What is your class again, bud?
Monk of the Four Elements.
Oh.
First time playing a monk. Kind of inspired by you, to be honest.
Okay, never mind.
He's a monkey playing a monk.
That's great.
Okay. So I'm going to use Sweeping Cinder Strike. Expend 2.
You're doing what?
I use Sweeping Cinder Strike, which allows me to use 2 key points to cast Burning Hands.
Okay, how many key points do you have left? You used 3 last turn.
And that's all of them. Yes, sir? That's all of them.
Okay, that's all of them. So you're casting Burning Hands with your last 2 key points.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's a...
Do they make dex save?
A 13 dex save.
Okay.
Take half.
Not that high on deck. Right. Okay, so you said 13?
13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them save.
Okay.
Okay. The rest of them take the full damage and are once again on fire. The 5 that save take half damage. Bits and pieces fall off, but they are also able to evade catching on fire.
Okay.
As you see, these flames emanate from Dan's hands as he's hovering in the air above you and just kind of arc out in almost a rainbow of fire that envelops these things for a second.
I'm going to use my bonus action.
Daniel, stop rocking that chair.
All right.
To punch him. I have disadvantage, yes?
You're going to do what?
I'm going to punch him using my bonus action.
Okay, so you're going to kick him?
Yes.
All right, so you're going to kick using your bonus action, yes, at disadvantage, because you're in midair, and you have used up your key points.
The two-leg punch.
Hopefully I hit. Nope, I'm not hitting. That's a 13.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. All right, so with that, are you've used your action and bonus action. Are you attempting to move?
Oh no.
Okay, so you see Lieutenant Dan create this fiery wave that washes over these creatures, once again, damaging some of them severely and starting fires again. All of them squeal and screech at this wave of energy coming at them, and the quadlings behind you give out a cheer, like, yeah, go, go, go! They're absolutely supporting this action, 100%. As we go on to Captain Darth Vader.
And there still doesn't seem to appear any clear leader, like looking behind them, or do I need to roll perception or something? And
you can't see anything so far.
These quadlings are just like cheering; they're not even doing shit.
You're pretty badly hurt, all of them.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, these guys were wounded when we got here.
Got it. Well, I mean, only thing, I'm a fighter, so I'm gonna attack.
All right.
So what's this scene look like? Is everything still within melee?
Yeah, no. They are now about 15 feet or so away from you, having retreated to try to kind of lick their wounds and reassemble themselves. And you probably should have gotten a reaction, but I allowed that hiding behind the shield and increased to AC instead.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. It's fine.
Yeah. And they're about 15 feet away from you, so you can use either your laser rifle and pistol, or you can wade into melee and to attempt to do something else.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use my laser rifle.
All right.
Again, just picking off the ones that look the most healthy or doing repair work.
Okay.
24.
Yeah, it hits.
22 damage.
Oh yeah, you blow one of them completely apart. Just completely blow it apart.
Take another shot. Oh yeah, 26.
Yep.
For 18 damage.
Okay, but your rifle is now getting hot in your hands, and you realize that the next turn you will probably need to either use just the pistol or some other piece of equipment because the laser rifle is overheating.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So you have done enough damage to obliterate one completely, sending shards of it flying into its other friends, and another one you hit keels over with a deep score down its body, and you can see the light in its weird clockwork eyes sort of go out.
Well, how long does it take the light to cool off then?
You're like one turn.
Notice. Okay.
Yeah, one turn. I don't. It's as we're going. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Well, I'll use my my bonus action, and use the laser pistol.
Right. The reason it overheats is because you had 2 attacks in one turn with it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So the pistol very definitely goes off, and you are able to hit again. So roll damage.
Nice. 19 damage.
Yeah, you take out. You guys all watch sort of in awe as your captain sights over the top of the door that the Tin Man has opened up as a shield, resting his laser rifle on the edge of the door, taking his shots. I mean, just 100% taking a deep breath, letting his breath out, and sniper precise takes out 3 of these things. And Scarecrow... Huh?
Well, I was just going to say, with that, I'm going to throw my rifle in its holster over my back, and then I'm going to draw out. I put a rapier and a mace, but it's just like a survival knife, survival knife, and one of those police batons. So you see him pull out the knife and whip out his fucking baton, and I'm going to stay there, but I'm ready to go into melee at this point.
All right, sounds good. Scarecrow, you're up.
Okay, so how many are left?
You can see 5 of them that look still mobile. The rest of them are either attempting to be repaired or considered are being cannibalized for parts.
Okay, so I am going to oh man. Okay, so I am going to do Jim's magic missile, which is magic missile except for screwed up. So
yeah, it's all screwed up. It's for one, it's green.
Yeah. And also it is gluten-free, hypoallergenic.
And I think it has an extra bolt, doesn't it? Isn't it 4 bolts instead of 3?
There's 3.
Okay.
Let's see, make sure. 3 darts, each dart. But if I screw up, okay, so if the attack scores a critical hit, the target of that missile takes 5d4. But if I roll a 1, all missiles miss their target. Yep. So let's see. We got, for the first one, we got an 11.
That doesn't hit? Oh, no, these automatically hit.
Oh, do they? You're right.
A magic missile automatically hits.
Nope. These ones I do have to roll for, I think. Let me post it. Yeah, because if it misses the attack, it does come back on me.
Okay.
That's the difference with them. So, oh man, 27, and it rolled on a 1, so that was pretty interesting. So that first one is for 5 damage. Yeah, the second one, the first hit, was 5 damage. Second, Jim's magic missile is a 17. I think he said there was 16 for the damage, or not damage. So 6 for that one. And then let me go ahead and mark that off on my spells. And then, you know what? I want to run up to one of the mostly still there spiders, but not a live one, and I want to pick it up and break it open and see, like, I just want to look at the inside of it.
Okay, you're easily able to pick up a carcass that's there beside you that's been shuffled off to one side and break it open, but I do need an investigation roll.
Can I give her guidance?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
You have guidance?
Yeah.
And then guidance is... Oh, I did too, didn't I?
Guidance is D4.
So we have a total of 14.
All right. With that, you are able to see that this is a simple clockwork mechanism with an inside the core of each one of these things is a radiant beryllium crystal. But unlike the normal green glow of beryllium, these have a blue-green, almost aquamarine glow.
What did she roll?
Like in the stomach area, is that where we see this glow thing at? The crystal type thing?
They definitely have a head and a thorax, and as near as you can tell, this crystal seems to be at the join between the 2 parts.
Okay. So I guess I should tell you what I'm thinking, so that if any of that goes into what you'll be. Okay. So I was thinking, remember when I jumped down that one creature's mouth and then was like, I just want to know, does it have a stomach? Am I looking at acid damage?
No, it does not have a stomach that you can see. These things seem to cannibalize things and attack things, but not necessarily eat. They do appear to be sentient mechanics.
Okay. And then that'll be the end of my turn.
I want you, as a scientist, to roll an insight roll.
Oh yeah, no.
You think you're intrigued by this blue-green crystal, and you pluck it out of the center of the thing, using, of course, your gloves to protect yourself, but you don't have a handle on what it is yet.
Okay. I'm gonna drop it in my handy duty Trek pouch.
Yep, your Trekkie pouch.
I'm gonna kind of just hold my hands out and expect something to come at me.
All right. And with that, we are on to our dear, dear, dear friend Tin Man, who's been acting as a stalwart shield for her stalwart captain.
Hold on. Okay. Okay, so I've made myself into a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Have I been hit?
Not this turn. They did not attack this turn.
Okay.
They were busy doing repairs.
Nathaniel, hey.
Is how how big is Dorothy?
Huh?
How big is Dorothy?
Oh, how big is Dorothy? Yes.
Out of the box.
Dorothy, you just had your...
Or how small is Dorothy? What I'm getting at is, can I fit Dorothy into my chest compartment?
Okay. Dorothy?
Oh, no. Can you hear him?
No.
Say, baby. Okay,
I am
he said
saying
that
something.
he's... Oh, there you are.
Now I can hear you.
I don't know what the fuck. Dorothy's about 5 feet tall.
How?
5 feet.
5 foot tall.
So if I were to try to forcefully shove Dorothy into a ball and then shove her into my chest compartment, would she fit?
She would probably shoot you with her laser pistol.
But I'm trying to protect her.
No, you won't fit. It's the size of a person.
Yeah, no, you're not going to get a person inside the compartment roughly the size of a potbelly stove.
Fine. Okay.
Dorothy appreciates the offer, but the last time we tried that...
It's fine. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep my chest door open, but I'm going to turn around and fire my pistol. Or actually, I'm going to fire my rifle first.
When you turn around, your chest door now swings its protection to the other side of you, leaving your captain exposed for the moment.
Wait, but
so you're turning,
but I'm turning it around, but keeping it open in the sense of I'm turning around to fire at the things that are coming towards us. But if I'm keeping my chest door open, it should still protect her, right?
No, because she can't move on your turn, and when you turn around, we're away from her.
Question.
That's all right.
Can she turn around and make a step in the direction her door facing previously?
Yes, you can. You can do that. You can turn around and then move over.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And then I will fire my rifle.
All right. So 3 steps to the left and turn around and slide.
2 hops now, y'all.
I had... So this is a super meta thing, but I was just thinking of the flying monkey monk inside your stomach.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
It was time for the clap.
Dan would fit inside you. Just
Yeah,
FYI.
and then I was thinking just opening the door, punching, and then shutting the door.
I mean, that's
Time for the clap.
I don't have enough actions to like grab Dan and shove him inside of me, do I?
Wow. Dan's flying though.
yeah, Dan.
Like there.
So,
Oh my God.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
so dope.
I have such an inappropriate joke right now.
Okay, so,
Yeah,
does 19 hit?
still Bender doing the electric slide.
No.
So yes, 19 does hit.
Okay, that's going to be 17 radiant damage.
All right, you take that one out, and with that, you see that there are only 3 of them left, and they quickly gather the remains that they can grab and skitter back down into the deeper shaft away from you. You can pursue if you wish to, but for now, they're running away.
Can I shoot after, like, the one at the tail end?
Absolutely.
Can I quick shot after him as well?
Yes, you may.
Does a 19 hit?
Yep, the 19 hits.
Okay, I'm gonna use light cantrip.
Okay. And you take 9 damage. That one that you're shooting at loses the leg. As behind you, Dr. Clawthorn calls for lightning from a gauntlet on his hand and sends it after them as well. A 26 does hit.
And 2d8 lightning damage. I'm rolling now.
You're lucky because if it had hit the wall, it would have had consequences.
I got +7 the modifier, so 8 damage.
Okay, so your lightning hits that one as well, and it blows it. Between Tin Man's shot and your lightning, you blow it apart. They scrabble up the pieces of it and continue on screeching and screaming the entire way. The Quaidlings gather around you, badly injured, but appreciative of the defense and the effort that you've put into it, and you're out of combat for now. What are you doing?
Oh.
Good job, guys.
Okay,
Let's proceed with caution.
What'd you say? What? Captain Dorothy?
I said, good job, guys. Let's proceed with caution.
Okay.
Anybody wounded? Anybody hurt?
Yeah, and the Quaidlings just crowd around you. Any of your group that is damaged also can go and seek healing. As your cowardly but efficient ship's doctor steps up and does what?
And who's the worst off?
The Quaidlings are mostly hurt. I think a few of you have taken quite a little bit of damage. Who's worse? Is it Captain Dorothy or is it Tin Man?
I'm still at full health.
I'm at full health.
Okay, what about you, Lieutenant Dan?
I took 10 damage.
Yeah, Lieutenant Dan is hurt, as is Captain Dorothy.
Okay.
Dorothy will shrug off any medical treatment.
Okay, so Lieutenant Dan, you're up for healing.
How badly is Lieutenant Dan hurt?
He took 10 points.
10 points? I look at Lieutenant Dan and say, "Suck it up, dumbass," as I cast that spell.
Okay.
And he
Okay, so take D4.7 healing.
roll my D4 now.
I'm gonna go up to Tin Man, and I'm gonna smack him and say the same thing and just laugh, but cast mending just to make him shiny.
What?
All right, so the scars from the battle, the scorching and the scrapes from the creatures that didn't actively injure you, but very definitely happened. The Scarecrow tells you, "Suck it up," and in her raspy little voice, and
And I scream back, equal fights, equal rights, and I punch her in the fucking face.
I was just making you shiny, man.
I didn't. You could have said that instead of just slapping me.
All right.
Oh, fine. I was making fun of the dog.
I'm not even a people, and I know you need people skills.
Unarmed attack.
Oh, okay.
So, does that mean that you're going to HR bot me when we get back to the ship?
I'm going to HR bot you so hard. Does 15 hit, bitch?
Yes, but I'm gonna silvery barbs it.
Oh my god.
So you gotta re-roll it.
All right, kids, that's enough.
19 hit, bitch?
Yeah.
No. Except I do 0 damage.
Me too.
Okay. Longhorn reaches in and grabs Scarecrow. As he gets a hold of Scarecrow, he casts Cure Wounds. That's touch.
No, you don't need to. Scarecrow's not injured.
Oh.
they just look like they're injured because they're sparring for no reason whatsoever, and the Quailings are looking at them like, "What is wrong with you?"
I have no idea who's worse amongst you guys.
This is how adults fight. Look upon us and tremble in the wake of your parents' divorce.
There are 5 of them that are badly injured.
Okay.
Oh, God. Okay. Should we help them?
I am helping them. You just mind your own business.
I'm gonna... Okay.
One worse injured when you cure at 3rd level.
You don't need to. They slap each other with medical kits and tell you not to waste the healing, but to go on. And the 2 of them that are not as badly injured pull out a sled from one of the side walls of the tunnel and load the badly injured into it and send them back to the terminal.
Okay.
Sayonara, injured people.
All right.
While we're resting, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna see where Tin and everybody's at, and I wanna pull out that green light and tell them about what I think powers it, and specifically ask Thunder, Tin Man, if anything looks familiar. Is this how you're powered?
All right, you can have advantage on investigation, or you can both roll investigation as you look at this component.
Let's see.
I also would like to roll investigation, if that's all right.
You may, absolutely.
Yeah, help me, because I feel like I got a good roll. I got a 17.
Do you want to help, or do you want me to roll? Who else was rolling?
Clawthorn's rolling too. Everybody's rolling except for Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan, what are you doing?
I'm just kind of tired. Not flying anymore. They use all my key.
You're resting on the ground. You've got a short rest. Can you recover any of your key points with a short rest? I don't think you can.
I recover all of my key points with a short rest.
All right, so you're taking the much needed short rest and recovering your key.
That is so dope.
But was somebody getting help versus someone rolling? Is what I'm asking.
It's up to you guys whether It's up to you and Clawthorn as to whether or not you offer help or whether you roll for yourselves.
I already rolled. I rolled 19.
Okay, Clawthorn rolled. What are you doing? Do you need help, Nathaniel? Okay. What's your question?
I will help Dippy.
What is light? What is what?
I rolled a 17.
Light? Yeah, light. What is light?
Like that.
Light is energy. Okay.
Okay.
Right, you rolled a what?
I rolled a 17 for investigation.
Okay.
And I think Dog said he was going to help me.
All right, so you can roll it. You can roll again then.
Okay.
Help action is advantage.
Oh. Ah.
Sorry.
Babe, stop dropping all the dishes.
Get out of the window.
Investigation. Okay. Yep. 17
All
is
right.
better.
All right, so you discuss this between all of you. The 19, the 16, and the 17 and you are all trained scientists. This is a science research team. In spite of its rather stupid behavior on occasion, you guys are scientists, and you do have a reputation to maintain, and you do have academic skills, all of you. And you realize that this crystal has been charged with some sort of force that is, if not unknown to Wiz Inc., at least not out in common usage. It's unrecorded. It's not in your common usage, and it's not something you've seen before. But it seems to have a negative animus. In other words, machines that use this form of beryllium are naturally malevolent.
Shit. We might be going to a private army.
Well, the Quadlings look at you and said, "We told you she had a private army."
There's a difference between a private army of people and a private army of rabid machines.
Yeah, the people are meaner.
What is this evil, though? Like, is it like, could I maybe like go and talk to them and be their friend because they're not nice people?
I don't think so.
No, they are antithetic to everything that is not themselves. And you realize that anything that uses this form of beryllium is going to be basically homicidal.
Oh.
Bloodthirst.
So we're going on a murder mission. Yes!
Well, you're up against murder things.
We're on a murder mission!
With that, we are instituting our new policy of taking a little tiny bit of a rest in the middle of a game, especially since you all are on short rest. So do your short rest things while I go and take a little teeny break.
Rolling.
Very happy.
I'm so happy that you get your key back on short rest. That's pretty badass. Like, I was sitting here like, oh man. Oh my god, I gotta ask Wilde, but Ken, is that considered an object? Like, would I be able to use immovable object on him?
I don't know. She's in the bathroom. She's in the bathroom right now.
Okay.
She left the phone out here.
Well, here, you're a pretty good rules lawyer.
Well, let me see.
Speak to my attorney.
Okay, you touch an object.
He weighs more than 10 pounds.
Yeah, 10 pounds. I don't know about the whole sentience thing, but 10 pounds, we're going to go with that.
I'm like so hype right now because now all I have stuck in my head is that stupid song. Rolling, 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 those streams.
Rolling.
He's rolling, rawhide.
And what's worse is for that, the freaking old rawhide commercials going through my head. The dog food. Or
you're walking away from the computer, honey. Okay. Dollar and Dog, I have to tell you. I think you guys are going to get a kick out of this. So, Alex.
I watched that movie.
Huh?
Okay. No, I told him he was too young to know that song. He told me it was in Five Goes West.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Goes West. Who are you to tell us we're too young to know that song?
It didn't come from FIFO Goes West. It came from Rawhide, and you are too young to know Rawhide.
And it was also in Blues.
Come from Fievel Goes West, but it was in Fievel Goes West.
Too young to know anything.
God damn.
You know what? Give me like 2 seconds. I have to do my last 2 squats, and those are the hardest.
I now feel very old.
Good.
I'm not doing squats.
Oh no. Okay, Gala, you're gonna love this. Alex and I made a deal. Anytime I take a shot now, I have to do 5 squats.
You know?
I mean,
that.
To be fair, it's been 3 hours and I hate alcohol.
Right?
I am so fucking over it.
I get it.
And, oh my god, he just heard me talking about it and he just like showed up in the kitchen like a fucking ghost. Like,
all right.
You doing squats, girl? Like, no, I just did them. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Are we all settled now?
Yeah.
Got all my key points back.
Okay.
Very powerful ability I did back at short rest, to be honest.
Guys, didn't I just tell you that I had 2 more squats?
Yes.
Okay, yep. Yeah, I'm holding myself accountable. Thank you. Please leave me the fuck alone now. Oh my god.
You know, since
working out makes me angry, apparently.
Mending on my end.
Okay. Dr. Cawthorn needs 1 second longer to fix his spells because he gets to adjust them on a short rest.
Physical fitness makes me so grumpy. I've never, like, I don't remember ever being this angry.
All right.
Change the mending out radiance.
That works.
And Alex is literally standing 2 feet behind me, grinning.
Of course he is.
I got rid of my laser rifle because I have
Go away.
no mods.
Okay.
+0 fire.
All right. So we're going to move forward, and that the I found that ruling there, dog on the laser rifles. They're like they're like a 2-handed weapon. So if you use them twice on the same turn, you incur a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Just as if you would with a 2-handed weapon. So that's why that one went into overheat mode.
Fine.
Okay.
Mechanic is cool.
Work device, dog.
I'll listen to anything you have to say, my dude.
If we're gonna do the 2-weapon fighting with the laser pistol, I'd go with a light melee weapon as well, like your baton or the rapier or something.
He pulled baton and he already did that. He already pulled him out.
I'm just saying, the pistol and the baton stuff are both light weapons.
Yeah.
And 2-weapon fighting rates are light.
Yep.
Oh, it's not the same. God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we're moving out of the Quaidlings. Lieutenant Alpha comes in and thanks you profusely for healing her people and for defeating this Ford, but says that you had better move out quickly because they're going to come back. And she tells 3 of her miners to stay behind and set a detonation charge on that opening so that after everybody is out of range, they can detonate the opening to that mine shaft and seal it. And as you move down the corridor and get out of range, you do hear a low boom, which triggered the dog. And the tunnel collapses. That side tunnel collapses. As you're headed out and headed forward. What's my marching order again with you guys? The remaining Quaidlings are split 6 in front, 6 behind you. And how are you guys marching?
I'm going to be at the back again.
Oh, Captain, my captain. I am next to our fearless leader.
Okay.
I'll be in the lead.
I'm gonna be flying behind Dorothy.
All right, so you're flying just behind the captain, and Tin Man, Scarecrow, and Clawthorn are bringing up the rear of your group, and you're all followed by 6 of the Quaidlings. As you march down the corridor, the lights coming on as you move forward and going out behind you, the corridor going on, twisting a little bit, curving. There are side passages, but now you know enough to sort of avoid them unless absolutely necessary. And you're following Lieutenant Alpha, who's moving not a forced quick march, but as quickly as they possibly can at a regular march forward down this corridor. An hour passes, maybe hour and a half, and you're beginning to feel the tension in your legs. You are space travelers, and gravity is something that is not necessarily your friend. You're not on exhaustion, but you will be if you keep up this pace a whole lot longer.
How does that work?
I would like to request an immediate exhaustion level because I'm made out of metal.
No, you're not. You can go and go and go and go all day. Gravity doesn't affect you.
Oh, fuck
At least not right away. And Lieutenant Dan, you're not having a problem either because of being a flying creature and small. And Scarecrow, you're fine, but Clawthorn and Dorothy, you're feeling it.
Are you guys okay? You look kind of
weak as shit.
That's a good word.
You look weak.
Dorothy, give me an insight check. Actually, no, perception. Give me perception.
All right, give me just a second.
Oh, God. Okay, side note, you guys. I have done about 50 squats thus far, and I can barely stand.
Yeah, I imagine you're hurting, baby.
I can't stop drinking, though. That's the issue.
I know.
Here I go. Go ahead, dog. I have to do 5 more squats now.
At least you don't have to, like... Oh, sorry, baby. At least you're not, like, sitting against the wall, like you're in a chair, but no chair.
No, I wish I were against the wall.
Okay, yeah. Dorothy, you're looking around, but the tiredness is kind of seeping into your bones.
This is what I'm doing.
And into your mind. Can you guys hear me? Am I breaking up?
I can hear you.
Okay, so the tiredness is kind of seeping into your bones and into your mind, and you're not able to detect what's necessarily causing it other than you think that it probably is atmospheric. Clawthorn, if you want to roll perception as the other one that is being affected, you may do so as well.
Okay.
Captain Dorothy, with that poor perception roll, if you want to consult one of your science-minded compatriots, you may do so. You have several people you can talk to.
And I would like to point out that I am a gravity wizard.
9.
Okay, yeah, no, you see, as a gravity specialist, you see both Captain Dorothy and Dr. Clawthorn wilting in front of you, Scarecrow. And as a science officer, you realize that something is impacting them. So you can roll perception at advantage.
12.
Okay. You see in the walls around you, where before the walls were solid gray and unchanging, you see tiny glitters of a dark red color in the walls, the floor, and even the ceiling of the area around you as you're heading forward.
You guys, look. And I'm going to point it out.
All right, who are you pointing it out to?
I'm going to point it out to the party. I'm going to say it loud enough where these guys can hear it. And maybe the first and the last of the people escorting us.
Okay, Alpha is walking beside you, and she sees you pointing it out to you, and says, "Oh yeah, ain't you seen that before?"
Seen what?
Not at all.
And she looks at you and says, "Didn't you know that happens in beryllium bearing ore? That's grab garnet."
Can somebody help me get a piece of this out so I can take it back to the ship with us?
One of the quadlings very happily takes a pick to the wall and pries off a chunk of it for you. It is a grayish black, dull matrix ore with tiny speckling dots, maybe the size of your little fingernail, of these dark red garnets. And as you're holding it, this softball-sized chunk of rock feels like it weighs about, 60 pounds.
This is heavy.
You want to put it? Yeah, here.
Yeah.
And I'll open my chest and
Okay.
it's literally just like a storage. It's like a locker at a gym.
Okay. So you have a chunk of grab garnet bearing ore.
How much is this worth?
Not much. The only thing it does is intensify gravity in its immediate radius.
Oh no. So I'm like basically glued to the floor.
You're about 60 pounds heavier than you were before.
Awesome.
As you're moving forward, you realize that it's having an adverse effect on both Dr. Clawthorne and your captain. The rest of you aren't feeling it nearly as much, although Tin Man is now moving a lot clunkier than they were a minute ago.
I don't like this. Can we get rid of
the Quaidlings look at you and say, "Yeah, no, I imagine it's kind of uncomfortable for you, but don't worry, we're going to get through this area here pretty quickly. You just keep going. The Links's offices are just beyond this area. This kind of is kind of a gravity well at the middle of this asteroid type situation."
Okay, so wait, you're telling me to like ignore the fact that I feel uncomfortable? My body is telling me that things are not good, but you want me to ignore that, right?
Just push on through it,
guys. I don't feel good.
Captain Dorothy. This is very definitely stressful on both you and Dr. Clawthorne. What are you doing? Captain Dorothy, I can't hear you.
I'm not talking yet.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I'm pushing on, I guess.
Okay.
Captain, my tummy hurts.
I need survival checks from you and Dr. Clawthorne.
You fucking barbarian. You can't just drink out of the gallon of apple. No, you have to pour it into a fucking... Are you kidding me?
9?
Yeah.
Okay.
Herpes lips all over my juice.
Can I put guidance on this?
All your juice.
Yes.
Okay. Because in that case, I'm gonna
survival from you, Captain Dorothy? Did you roll it and I didn't see it? Okay, so Captain Dorothy is gritting their teeth and moving forward. Dr. Cawthorn, what did you come up with?
9 originally, but with guidance 11.
Oh, right. Yeah, you see Dr. Cawthorn stagger and grit his teeth and growl as he's limping forward. He is barely hanging on, but he is pushing forward as well.
I'm going to use adjust density, and I am going to go ahead and half his depth, half him, and then what that'll do, half his density. I'm gonna put him on a real quick diet.
All right.
When the weight of the creature is halved, his speed increases by 10 feet. It can jump twice as far as normal. However, has disadvantage on strength saves and strength saving throws.
Okay. So, Dr. Cawthorn, your strength is diminished, but you feel a little more buoyant. And I'm going to say, under these conditions, his movement is not doubled, but he is no longer disabled. He would have been rolling at almost an exhaustion level of disability.
Okay, let's keep it.
All right.
God damn, brother.
As you move forward, you see ahead of you some buildings with quite a lot of raw, uncut beryllium mounted into the sides, the doors, and the windows of the buildings. Down deep inside this mine, there is an open cavern, maybe a football field across and at least 50 feet high, with several small buildings and one rather large building at the far end, all of which are richly decorated with large chunks of uncut beryllium.
Quick question.
Uh-huh.
What would happen if I broke off a little bit of beryllium and then, like, pulverized it and then snorted it?
Nothing. You don't have the ability to inhale things?
Well, that's rude. Whatever.
They're probably
You don't have mucous membranes nor lungs.
You've got an intake pipe, probably.
I do have an intake pipe, though.
Yes.
So it'd probably shred your inner system.
You could certainly try to ingest some raw beryllium if you want to. A large beryllium matrix is what powers you.
I would like to try to, however it is that I would attempt to ingest beryllium, I would like to do so.
All right. You can easily break off a piece of raw beryllium, and as you're walking forward, hugging the cavern walls, you can attempt to crush a little bit of it. Give me a strength check, please.
Just a check. Okay. Strength. Oh, -1. Awesome. 17.
All right. So you're able to crush it and just get rid of it.
Yeah.
And push it into your input mechanism slot, where you feel as if part of your internal mechanisms are short-circuiting. I need you to roll a survival check.
Oh, does it feel like, is it like a fun high, or do I feel like I'm just kind of like tripping balls in a bad way?
We'll find out. Roll survival.
No, it's 9.
No.
Yeah, no, you now are under disability on all of your thinking processes.
Before this takes effect,
Yes.
I am going to roll perception to see if this actually happens.
No. This you're walking along and you're under a disability of your own. You're not seeing this.
Okay, if I'm not seeing it, I'm going to cast it.
Right. Yeah. No. You have disability now on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saves.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
You have just ingested raw beryllium. You function on processed matrixed beryllium. You have just introduced an what is the word? Uncontrolled electrical burst into a very highly complex electrical machine.
Okay, so I'm disadvantaged on intelligence, wisdom, and what other saves?
Charisma.
Nathaniel, get out of the window, please.
Anything that requires thinking or reasoning processing.
Get away from the window.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay.
You basically just fried your CPU.
Yeah.
Oops. But do I feel good though? Like, did I get high?
I mean, it's very hard to tell what high feels like for you. You feel as
if I'm short circuiting in a way that's not actually shutting me down, I feel like that's me getting high.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll go with that. Captain Alpha. I'm sorry, I called her Lieutenant Alpha earlier. It's Captain Alpha. Draws the group to a halt and whispers to you, Dorothy, that you're approaching Glinksta's complex, that all of these buildings around here are the places where the beryllium has been being stored and processed before shipping off world, and that everyone here can be considered to be loyal to Glinksta. And as you look out over the cavern, you do see mostly munchkins, the very short blue humanoids, but a fair smattering of green, yellow, and red ones as well. Maybe 20 or so within range of what you can see. And she indicates that she thinks that you ought to hug the wall and enter the main complex building from the rear. But it's up to you what you want to do.
I'm going to physically start hugging the wall.
Okay. Captain Dorothy, she tells you that she thinks that you ought to start hugging the wall and slide along the wall and enter the main complex building from the rear. And then she asks you what your thoughts are.
I'm sorry. What the fuck's going on?
Okay. Captain Alpha told you that you are now in the main complex area, Glinksta's main complex area.
I got all that.
And that everyone that you can see, about 20 or so humanoids that you can see in the processing area, can be considered enemies. And that she thinks that you and her force, since you're diminished by so many people being wounded, instead of making a frontal assault, should hug the wall of the cavern and slide around behind the main complex building, which is at the far side of the cavern, and try to enter from the rear.
Hey, let's go for it.
All right.
All right.
So, stealth checks from everybody.
Oh man, does anybody got any tidbits that could help us stealth around?
I use my Fey magic. Cast a spell on myself.
No, you put the butter.
To cast what spell?
No.
Enlarge, reduce.
Okay.
I want to make myself teeny.
Teeny tiny. All right.
Okay.
Size is halved. My weight is 1/8 than normal.
Okay.
Inverse square law.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you doing, Cloth?
I'm doing guidance on myself before I do this stealth roll.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have +0 to stealth.
Okay.
Okay, so 3. Actually,
all right, and yours.
Roll in stealth. 9, 12.
Okay, so Cawthorn rolled the 12. Scarecrow, are you giving guidance to anybody else?
Can I?
What I'm gonna do is for mine, I've got knowledge from a past life, so I am going to add a d6 to that.
All right, go ahead, roll your d6, and you can give guidance to one other person. And the person you could probably give guidance to right now would be Dorothy.
Either her or the robot.
Give it to Dorothy.
Okay. So
you can do the whole guidance after the roll. So why don't we have Dorothy roll first?
Dorothy did and rolled an 11.
Okay, in that case I'm going to give her guidance. The robot's on its own. So add a d4 to your roll, dog.
So Scarecrow has a 14. Cawthorn has a 12. Dorothy has a 15. Clutch, that was Clutch, 15 for Dorothy. And I need one from Tin Man, please.
Oh shit, sorry. What am I rolling?
Stealth.
Okay. Sorry. I was doing squats, guys.
Angel, stay out of the window.
All right, yeah, Tin Man is easily able to slide along the wall, making no sound whatsoever. Dan, you don't need to roll because you are tiny, so you easily fly up to the top of the cavern and hide in the shadows. No problem whatsoever.
I mean, unless Dan wants to hide inside of my Tin Man body.
The person that could easily hide inside your Tin Man body would be Scarecrow, who would also not be affected by the grab garden.
Do you want to shove yourself inside of my chest cavity, Scarecrow?
I will, yeah, because I have an AC of 13.
Get in here, girl.
In my belly.
You got the AC of a red paper bag.
So Tin Man, and Dorothy and Cawthorn slide along the wall. Lieutenant Dan soars overhead unseen, and Scarecrow, you are peeking out through the window pane at the top of the door that is the potbelly front of our tin friend. As you all slide along the wall, making this first stealth roll, all right, not perfect, but all right. You trip a little bit, but you don't draw attention from anybody as yet. The quaidlings seem to meld with the stone. Their red color oddly graying out a little bit as they sort of slide along the wall. The only ones who are having any difficulty at all are the Gilligashes. Their bright green color doesn't meld with the stone wall at all. However, they're wearing security uniforms and they sort of walk on the outside of the group, acting kind of as a semi-official looking camouflage for the rest of you. What?
I turn to Dorothy and ask, how the hell is the stinking robot doing a ninja?
I don't know, man. I don't know half the shit going on around here. I just want to get paid and retire. Just,
Yeah, I hear that.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Alpha looks at you and says, shh. As you move along a little bit further, not drawing any undue attention, you realize that the majority of the workers that are in the center of the cavern all have jobs to which they are paying diligent attention. And you see one of them trip and fall and drop a whole bunch of discs and storage chips on the ground and just immediately start scrambling to pick them up as two security guards come over, grab him by the shoulders, and haul him off somewhere.
Whoa. Whoa. Should we save him? I honestly don't know who our friends are at this point. Are we supposed to save that guy?
Alpha says the best way we can help him is to get rid of Glingsta.
Okay, well, I think we should keep going.
Hear me.
And she continues.
Glingsta doesn't like us, right?
She doesn't really know much about you other than the fact that you crashed into the terminal and damaged it.
Okay, so she's not our biggest fan. How about, hear me out, how about I tell her I come bearing good tidings, the heart and brain and courage of our captain.
And she looks at you. She looks at you and says, "Yeah, you could try that after we take control of the building. Before we take control of the building, I wouldn't try that. You'll wind up fried."
Do you guys remember Planet Mordor? This reminds me of that.
Yeah, so can you quiet down before you get a lot of us killed?
That was one of my favorite video games. Yeah, I remember that. That was awesome. Sorry.
So as you're sliding along the wall, I've never seen it, so I guess I'm flattered that I'm imitating something you guys enjoyed.
Well, thanks.
I have no idea. You're sliding along the wall. I need you to make 3 more stealth checks for the 3 of you, please.
I'm gonna kinda help. Can I help?
Oh no! Help me!
Oh yeah, you can.
Tin Man.
You can help Tin Man. You're inside her. You're inside him. You can help Tin Man. You can use guidance on yourself. Dorothy doesn't need it.
I knock on my front plate and I'm like, oh no, help.
I'll question.
What a Tin Man rolls.
Okay, so that helps. Help is a roll at advantage.
Okay. Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay.
21.
Dorothy, what are you? 21. Okay, Dorothy, why are you rolling 3 times? You did beautifully the first time.
She feels pretty.
11 total.
Okay.
Because you said you needed 3 more stealth checks. I don't know.
Oh no! So 1 from each of you. One from all 3 of you.
Well, I'll take.
But thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I'm going to, since you succeeded on 2 of those, I'm going to allow you to provide a little bit of help to your friend who's right next to you, who failed his. So go ahead, Dr. Clawthorne, roll at advantage.
Okay.
You can't add guidance this time.
Yeah. $18.
All right. So the 3 of you continue. Dr. Clawthorne stumbles a little bit, but with assistance from Scarecrow, the robot.
For me.
Shit.
We're going to break then and finish this next week. It's 8:45, guys.
Oh my god.
And we have a major battle ahead of us, and then we will be done.
Okay,